Let's be honest. Sometimes you see her acting distant, quiet, maybe even cold, right after what felt like an intimate moment. This hook taps directly into a universal male pain point: emotional confusion after intimacy. A man thinks everything went perfectly, but the next day, she's cold, quiet, detached. That contrast confuses men. This emotional whiplash is what makes them click and stay. We deepen the hook by empathizing with the viewer. You wonder, did I do something wrong? Why does she seem emotionally checked out? That self-doubt is powerful. It triggers a memory in almost every male viewer. Then comes the reframe. Brother, this isn't about you. It's about what's happening inside her. Now he's listening. He realizes this is not just a dating tips video. This is about psychological awareness. Finally, we elevate the urgency. Because after emotional or physical closeness, women often go through a deep internal shift. And if you can't read the signs, you'll keep misjudging her behavior and losing the connection you worked so hard to build. This tells the viewer, you've been operating blindly, and this video will open your eyes. The tone is calm, grounded, masculine, and stoic, not blaming her, but empowering him. Part 1, she becomes quiet, not cold. This part attacks the most misunderstood behavior after intimacy. Breakdown. Women are emotionally layered. After intimacy, they often retreat internally to process what just happened. To a man, this looks like coldness. To her, it's emotional integration. We explain. It's not because she's angry. It's because she's processing, emotionally decompressing. That's a mindset shift for most men. Then we offer a visual metaphor. Think of it like a reset. When you frame it that way, the viewer no longer reacts out of fear. He becomes composed. Tactical advice. If she's pulling away quietly, don't panic. Give her space, and she'll often return even more open. This is powerful Stoicism in action. React with stillness, not fear. Part 2. Her eyes avoid yours. Women's eyes are emotional transmitters. This section teaches the man to read nonverbal cues, the same way a seasoned Stoic warrior would observe the battlefield. If she avoids eye contact after closeness, it may mean she feels vulnerable. She's second-guessing her emotions, or she's unsure of how you now see her. We're showing him that her withdrawal is layered, not surface level. Then comes the solution. Don't confront her, stay calm. Give her emotional safety. You're not chasing validation. You're grounding her with masculine stillness. This builds trust. Part 3, she doesn't text or call first. This section flips the common mistake men make after intimacy, needing constant reassurance. We normalize her silence. If she normally initiates but suddenly doesn't, it's not always a bad sign. Instead of panic, we give psychological context. And it could mean she wants to see if you care, or she's waiting to feel emotionally safe again. Then we teach balanced response. Take initiative, but don't chase. Show presence without pressure. That final line is a Stoic gem. Presence without pressure is masculine detachment. It tells her, I'm here, but I don't need you to act a certain way for me to feel whole. Summary of hook in first 3 parts. Section: emotion triggered insight, delivered action given. Hook: confusion, frustration. Women shift emotionally. Post-intimacy watch and learn to stop losing women. Part 1, misreading silence. She's decompressing, not detaching, stay calm, give space. Part 2, eye contact anxiety. Her gaze reveals, her emotional state provide. Nonverbal reassurance. Part 3, no texts, panic. She's testing or uncertain. Respond with calm leadership. Part 4, her voice gets softer or colder. A woman's tone is a window to her emotional truth. If her voice loses warmth, her heart is shielding itself. This part is about emotional temperature. When a woman's tone changes, becomes more formal, less playful or even monotone, it's not random. It's a subtle defense mechanism. She's distancing herself emotionally, shielding vulnerability, testing your reaction to her shift. Why it matters. Most men react emotionally or insecurely, asking, why are you being distant? That pressure makes her pull away even more. We teach the Stoic response. Don't challenge the coldness. Reflect warmth without begging. Let your calm presence invite her back. This is masculine composure. No reaction, just subtle leadership. Part 5. She's easily irritated over small things. When the soul is restless, the mouth finds excuses. If she's suddenly annoyed over nothing, snapping at minor issues, or becoming sarcastic. It's not about the issue. It's about displaced emotion. She might be fighting internal conflict, feeling emotionally unsafe, testing your emotional resilience. We explain to the viewer, don't take her irritability personally. It's a symptom, not the disease. Most men either argue or withdraw. The Stoic man holds frame. You don't match her chaos. You absorb it through calm observation. That's when she starts to feel safe again. Part 6. She cancels plans last minute. When a woman cancels, she's not just changing her schedule. She's revealing her emotional priorities. This part cuts deep. When she cancels on you without rescheduling, it's a form of silent communication. It means she's emotionally disconnected. She's unsure if she wants to continue. She's seeing if you'll chase or lead. Men usually react emotionally, guilt trip her or double text. We flip the response. Don't confront her. Don't chase. Simply pull back. You show that your time has value, that you're not afraid to walk away, that your world doesn't collapse around her absence. That's when you become magnetic. Part 7. She mentions other guys casually. A woman will never openly compare, but she will drop names to test your emotional weight. When she brings up a guy friend from the gym, a story involving a coworker who's really sweet, or an ex who checked in on her, it's not casual. It's a calibrated emotional test. She's measuring your emotional security, your ability to stay unshaken, whether you'll react like a boy or a man. We teach this frame. No, you don't flinch. You don't compete. You smile. You observe. You respond with emotional power. That composure tells her, I'm not threatened. I'm irreplaceable. And suddenly, her attention snaps right back to you. Part 8. She starts talking about needing space. When she asks for space, she's already taken some, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. This is one of the most critical red flags men miss. When she says, I just need space, she's not asking. She's informing. She's already detached emotionally, exploring other options mentally, evaluating your role in her life. Most men panic, beg, or pursue harder, but a Stoic man does the opposite. He says in his tone and presence, take all the space you need. I don't chase what doesn't choose me, and he means it. This emotional detachment isn't cruelty, it's self-respect. In most cases, she'll either return stronger, impressed by your grounded energy, or disappear, revealing that you just dodged an emotional bullet. Part 9. Her withdrawal is often pre-planned. When a woman pulls away, it looks sudden to you. But to her, it's been happening for weeks, maybe even months. Let's be real. Men notice changes after they happen. But women prepare for those changes, emotionally, silently, long before they make the move. By the time she says, I need space, she's already halfway out. By the time she says, we need to talk, she's already had the conversation in her head 10 times. This is what most men miss. She's emotionally detached before she physically leaves. And here's the dangerous part. While you were investing, giving, showing up, she was slowly pulling threads, one by one, from the connection. You felt safe. She was already scanning for the exit. So when you're shocked, broken, and confused, she's already calm, because she's done her grieving in silence. This is not about blaming her. It's about realizing how fast things shift when you're not present, aware and leading with grounded strength. A Stoic man doesn't just respond to what he sees. He learns to read what she feels before she speaks. Part 10. You never lose a woman. You lose yourself first. Before she left you, you left your purpose. This might hurt, but it needs to be said. Most men don't lose a woman because they weren't enough. They lose her because they stopped being who they were when they met her. At first, you were grounded, focused, mysterious. You had ambition, discipline, emotional control. But over time, you softened. You gave her all your time, all your attention, all your energy. And in doing so, you abandoned your mission. The Stoics believe that a man's purpose is his anchor. Without it, he floats, aimless, reactive, desperate. And women feel that, deeply. She starts to feel responsible for your happiness. That's pressure. That's unattractive. She doesn't want to be your purpose. She wants to witness it. So the hard truth is this. If you lost her, it's because somewhere along the line you lost yourself. Final word, become the man she regrets losing. Let's stop playing the victim. Let's stop crying over doors that closed and start asking, what was this pain trying to teach me? She's gone? Good. Now it's time to build. Build a body she misses holding. Build a mind she can't manipulate. Build a mission that no woman can distract you from. Remember, The woman is not the destination. She is the mirror, the test, the invitation to rise. And once you rise, once you become the man rooted in purpose, poise, and presence, you won't need her back because you'll finally have yourself. That's what Stoicism teaches us. Not how to win her, but how to win yourself back.